Hi, this is Dave with DA Griffin Hobby. Today I'm looking at this standard gauge Lionel 1835 that I got for what I thought was an absolutely fantastic deal. I mean, it still is a good deal, but it certainly needs some help. So I've already disassembled it once. What I'm going to do now is take everything back apart, try to save as many parts as I can, and repair the frame. The frame itself, it holds everything together, is expensive, if you can find it. I've seen one for about $145. We definitely have some busted pieces. Needs a new boiler front, needs some new wheels. On the upside, the motor runs fantastic. See, it's broken right there. Is it fixable? I don't know. Am I gonna try? Yes, I am. So I don't know how much stuff actually comes apart. So that is what I'm trying to figure out now. I had originally purchased this to fix up, clean up, run it maybe for a year or so, put it under the Christmas tree, and then sell it. So I don't really do a lot with standard gauge, but considering the condition that it's actually in, I don't know. Guess it will depend how the repair goes. So we got the main parts off there. Let's get all these parts off, inspect it, see if I can cut it, glue it, bond it, whatever works. I love the construction of these things. It's just, there's so much quality, other than the use of the white metal, which is not held up to the time. I mean, this is fantastic. If only all the post-war engines, the pickups came off this easy, so you could actually get in there and service it. I don't need to take these out, but I'm going to. Don't need anything falling. One wheel is okay. This one's starting to bow out. Oops. This wheel will be okay for a little bit, but this one is just, it's toast. So I'm gonna need some of those also. Besides, the outside's broken. Can't attach the side rods. Okay, that's come loose, mostly. There we go. The wire for the light is broken there, so I'm just going to cut that and fix that later. That's the motor. Other than the size of this motor in this engine, looks pretty much like everything else from the post-war era. The E-unit worked fantastically. I cleaned it up already when I was testing it. I'm hoping I don't do any more damage to the frame as I'm trying to fix it, but it's pretty much useless in its current state anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. Might as well at least try to fix it before I spend money on it. Looks like there's some more cracks in here. Wondering how much this is actually warped and not just cracked or broken. That's good. A little bowed. A little warped. But I think it would work. Okay. See if we can get the cow catcher off. These screws are in there. See, metal's just falling apart in my hand. Okay. Okay, well those came off. But there's one way to learn. Multiple ways to learn, but this is the way I like to do it. It's also why most of the stuff I buy needs repair. A better way to learn about it. Take it apart. Alright. So far so good. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little stressed by this part. Really trying not to do any more damage. I'm going to put these back on just so I know where they belong later. Fairly certain I can straighten this out. There's really no point at the moment. Looks like the only other thing to remove at this point is the hinge for the boiler front, which is beyond saving. Wonder how many of these parts I could 3D print if I knew anything about doing that or had a printer. Of course, the broken part's stronger than I want it to be. Well, this is what I'm ending up with at the moment. That's the frame here to this 1835. If I can repair that, I don't think it's a matter of just gluing it. I think it has to be shortened because the whole thing is warped. But then again, I'm not going for museum quality here, I'm going for usability. Boiler front would sit about here. So we've got a good 1/4 inch gap between the boiler front and the boiler itself. So I don't know, I'm gonna try to cut this maybe about there, smooth this out, and glue them together and see what happens. So that's the plan. Will it work? When will I get to it? Will I regret trying to do that? Who knows? But it's also part of the fun. You can definitely see here that this is warped. This side's not as bad, but also, I mean, both sides are bowing out. So, I mean, it needs a new frame. But if I can fix it for the cost of some JB Weld and some time, why not? If it shatters, I'll look into buying a new frame. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned and see if I can actually get this done. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you thought. See you next time.